Hello, friends. Let me begin by thanking ET Auto for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this summit. And I must say that the timing could not be better. Most digital seminars and summits since the lockdown have largely been around how digital is helping organizations change the way consumers interact with them and their brands. But we forget that the journey can only be complete when the backend is integrated into the digital journey. And hence, smart factories are as important as smart point of sales. Now, you all would agree with me that in the last decade, we have been witnessing a very interesting digital revolution in terms of how organizations have changed the way they run and manage their operations, which in the recent past has been better branded as what we all call Industry 4.0. However, adoption was taking its own sweet time, especially in India. This has largely been because of mindset more than capability, since most organizations have not been able to truly understand and determine the return on investment on leveraging digital. Most organizations have largely seen it as a cost rather than an investment that has far higher returns when one sees this end to end, from demand fulfilling to operational efficiency to customer satisfaction and finally customer loyalty. You all would agree with me that there are always inflection points in life that create S curves of change rather than incremental change. And the recent pandemic of COVID has created one such S curve opportunity for the industry at large. There has been unprecedented disruption, and it has taught us a lot of new lessons. And as business leaders, it is time for us to take a serious look at all aspects of our business and recreate every one of them to reap benefits from this change. The combination of innovation and digital together, fueling operational fitness and restructuring the complete supply chain is one big area to work on for all organizations of all scales and sizes. In today's world, for any business, the entire ecosystem is interconnected with each other in terms of technology sharing, supply chain, manufacturing capacities and capabilities, and even capital expenditure. The world is truly VUCA in nature. In these kinds of scenarios, only operation or supply chain is not the challenge, but health and safety of employees, intense pressure on financials, availability of labor, unpredictable demand fluctuation, and government regulations are all critical parameters in running businesses. These kinds of situations are making us think on how to structure the entire value chain of any organization. When we look at the processes in detail, it's evident that the digital capabilities of the organization are of utmost importance and very critical to manage the show in the most flexible and unfamiliar ways that we face at all times. Today's industrial manufacturing is characterized by connected, intelligent manufacturing through smart factories rather than the conventional industrial production. Factories and plants which are lean, flexible, and connected to the internet and intranet are more efficient, productive, and smarter than their non-connected counterparts. These parameters will define the existence of organizations and factories in the future in this extremely competitive and VUCA environment. Let me now move to the next part of my address, which is a little about our journey at M&M. At M&M, we started our smart manufacturing journey a few years back, and today we are very happy with the progress and detailed roadmap of implementing digital strategies across all processes as we move into the future. A lot of work has been done on digital manufacturing processes like complete supply chain management, production management, equipment management, resource management, etc., keeping customer as a focal point and also keeping in mind our internal challenges in terms of IT infrastructure, equipment compatibility, and our commitments to our stakeholders. All of this keeping frugal budgets in mind. We have kicked off our journey towards data analytics, AI, robotics over the past few years. Our body shops and paint shops have robotic technology for some time now. And in the recent past, we are moving towards artificial intelligence to make them autonomous. In all our plants, IoT is being extensively used in the areas of energy management, water management, production management, associate management. We are using IoT to connect machines for predictive analytics to increase the machine uptime. We have also piloted few 3D printers for fitment trial parts, spare parts, and toolings, which has really helped us to reduce the lead time and also the cost. While technology is the backbone of smart factories, people that leverage this technology are the heart. So while we invest in the hardware and software, we need to invest in peopleware equally. Reskilling of our employees is as important to us as investing in technology. In this area too, we have moved ahead with very, very high degree of focus. We have initiated tie-ups with various agencies, which also include IITs for skilling both our entry and middle management level people. We are piloting many projects in different areas like data analytics, artificial intelligence, additive manufacturing techniques, etc., which helps our people to adapt quickly to the new technological trends. There's always a debate that digitization and robotics will take away jobs. In my view, it is the lens with which we see this. If you see part of the revolution story, then yes, you would be right. But if you see the whole story end to end, you would see how the two integrate to create value for each other and as a result for business and the customer. The technological advancement is very critical in terms of handling the complexity of the complete supply chain and fast changing customer requirement. Digitization will provide flexible, cost competitive, speed, and organizational fitness. And people with renewed skill will program, manage, run, and maintain these smart factories. To conclude, this, ladies and gentlemen, accepting, adopting, and integrating, leveraging technology is the new normal. And we all need to learn and adopt to new ways of surviving and thriving. And for science fiction lovers like me, would some parts of what we see in movies like Terminator, Matrix, or an all-time classic, 2001: A Space Odyssey, become a reality in this lifetime? Well, we can leave that for another ET Summit 10 years from now. Thank you very much. And I hope you'll have a fantastic summit.